Okay, so today we're going to continue talking about Heber Brantley. I do have a photo of his write-up that is seen at the Nevermore Park that I'm offering you guys to do for extra credit. So I thought what I could do is read this so that you guys can get an idea of what it will be about. So I'm just going to read it, and then you guys can decide if you are interested in going. Again, it's 10 points. If you do go, you have to take a selfie in front of the exhibit so that I know that you were really there. The Chicago-based artist Heber Brantley, known for his upbeat murals, creates work influenced by an array of pop culture icons. I'm going to put this so I can read better. Okay. Comic book heroes, Japanese anime, and street art pioneers Jean-Michel Basquiat, KAWS, and Keith Haring. Brantley studied film and has said he'd like to be known as a maker of many things. A filmmaker, a visionary, like a younger, more handsome black Walt Disney, a handsome African-American Jim Henson in different mediums, not just painting. His exhibition, Force Field, is a cinematic layered with Brantley's own blend of contemporary Afrofuturism, including elements of magic realism, historical references, religious overtones, and science fiction. Brantley's work may initially appear naive, but as in the tales of the Brothers Grimm, there is a cautionary subtext. Brantley refers to his main character, Flyboy, which is seen here, a figure of intermediate age and fluid ethnicity who has the power of flight. As his own Mickey Mouse, Flyboy is inspired by the cultural genre of Afrofuturism, the comics of Jack Kirby, and the heroes of the Tuskegee Airmen, the pioneering African-American World War II pilots. Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. Boundaries, both symbolic and literal, are referenced through the exhibition, including the transgression of an idealized white picket fence. His painting, The Barrel, reinforces those themes with the expression crabs in a barrel, describing a group of disadvantaged people who hold down those who climb to success outside the community. In the exhibition, Brantley shows a dead flyboy surrounded by mourners, evoking a scene from Snow White or a medieval lamination of Christ. Brantley speaks of Flyboy's reanimation in the final gallery as an emancipation from the history of the African Americans in America and from the confinement of people living on the south side of Chicago, who will not go past a certain point through ignorance or fear. Chicago is an extremely segregated city, Force Field indeed. So that's the write-up. It's actually a lot more heavy than people would assume, but I wanted you guys to get an idea of what his art is referencing and why it's important to Chicago. So what I'm going to do is actually show you how to create your character as a 3D object. So you may think that this is what I'm referencing when I'm coloring, so I'm going to do this figure right here, and I'm going to look at the different colors while I'm coloring. So it may look like it's just green, yellow, red, and like a skin color, but I'm actually going to use almost all the colors that are in our selection. So I'm just going to show you really briefly the colors. So I'm using purples, blues, yellows, greens, red, black, and then definitely the skin color, but I'm not going to do the skin color today. So it's not going to just be one basic color. We're going to do a lot of layering, and the layering is going to take place very softly. So you're not going to just do one color and then move on. You're going to layer by using small circles and moving throughout the colors. All right, so that's all I wanted to say. So at this point, I'm going to be coloring, but you guys can talk. You don't have to be silent. And then if you want to come up and look at it closely, you can. Otherwise, I will be posting this, and you guys can just look at it through the video. So that is my spiel. You guys can talk now. If anyone would like to be the person who sharpens my pencils, I would love that.
I actually read it down correct.
Okay, so for the shadows, I'm going to start with some dark blue and purple. Even though you don't see it in the helmet, you really only see green, but in order to make the green darker, I'm going to use darker colors. So I am eventually going to use green as well. Another thing that you can do once you have it traced out is you could use an eraser and just go over your lines so they're not as dark. So I'm going to do that first before I start coloring. I don't want to completely erase them. I'm just erasing them so they're not as dark. I still see it though.
But I told you I couldn't.
Three. Well, it's supposed to look three-dimensional. It's going to be flat, obviously.
Thank you.
I don't know why you're If you keep asking me if I took it, I'm gonna say
The paper is going to still be flat. You're welcome. I'm glad to clear up that for you. Okay, so I'm going to do the helmet.
Oh! You know what I love?
Men.
You're on video, Miss Cooper!
Let's go!
Thank you. I'm here all night. Thank you, thank you.
Go home! This project stinks. You have no study?
What? No.
There's like a glint off her nose.
By the way, Miss Lee came in here and there was, I just had like Cheetos on my desk. Yeah. She's like, no eating in here. Nay.
Nay.
She started hissing.
I did hear
her
hissing
too.
too.
She probably introduced me to
Can
her.
someone lend me a pencil? Her eyes were bright.
You're in and out of special delivery. Dude, I swear to God.
Thanks, Tom.
I'm going to sleep.
Again, I am making small circles. I'm getting a little lighter as I go up.
How do I email Melanie? How do I email Melanie? She needs to. Anyone. Melanie's. This pencil still great. What's the funny part about it, Nate? See, the funny part about my back is it's actually located.
Stop.
I didn't say it's super bad. Great, yeah. I just watched that. That's weird.
Another coincidence.
That's the funny thing about my back tools. Is that it's located. She scratch our backs, we scratch yours. You can get that? That she'll look up with you. You can be that mistake.
Oh, yeah.
Do I what?
You have a soul.
Maroon? I do not have maroon, but you can mix some colors to make maroon.
Remember yesterday when I asked you how you could make a color with colored pencils and you laughed me out of this classroom?
No, I don't remember that.
Do you see the glint in her nose now? How exactly would
It's probably just oil.
No, stop. Go back to exactly what we're doing.
Oh, it might be glitter.
Were you sniffing glitter?
Yeah. You caught me.
Okay, how exactly would I make it?
Let me just work on this and then I will help you when I'm done.
Shut up, I hate all of it. And, yeah. Because it moves.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes. I like your hair.
Yeah.
I'm adding black because part of the helmet's really dark over here.
Honestly, the more pissed you get, the more it works.
Again, I'm making small circles, just layering colors.
Millions of peaches. Ooh. Peaches are green. That beautiful Thursday? You are such a lies. Was I right? I was right. Die from AIDS. Fish love. Fish love. What? True love explained. Really close.
I'm going to put a harder surface down so that I can press harder, because when I press onto the foam, it kind of sinks in.
Wait, you want it to sink in or no?
I don't want it to sink in.
He like questioned himself.
If it sinks in, you can't like get that dark color. So you need like, the desks are a hard surface, so that's good. But this foam thing is like soft, so it's not letting me get a hard black. Please don't play things like that. Trevor,
How do you know it's me?
because I know it's you.
And he didn't swear. Leaked out.
Yeah, when Victoria gets back, you can go.
Hold on just 1 second. Heil, honey, I'm home.
I've never known a class more obsessed with Hitler.
You can't say that.
Yeah, I can.
You're our leader, Miss K. You're like our fervor. Are you reading Mein Kampf on your own, Seth? I have them. I've assigned copyright. Heil, honey, I'm home.
Bro, come here. Is this purple or gray? Right? Take a photo though. It looks good.
So I'm slowly building up this dark shadow.
Great case. I got this. I bought it on Amazon.
And then, in order to make it look green, I'm actually going to go over it with my dark green.
That's tragic.
I'm sharpening my pencils.
That's not a hand.
Make sure they're nice and sharp.
Trevor.
Oops, too sharp.
Don't let it be dirty.
Why would you pick such a difficult hand?
What's on your sides?
Whatever you sent us in the email.
You sent us an email? Go check it.
I think that's hilarious. I really understand. But anyways, it's sent to all of us.
What?
It's sent to all of us.
What did you just say?
I think it's
We got some.
but he sent it to all of us. He said to be stored.
Why is my auto brightness still on?
Dude, you should have seen my handling. What happened to it? I'm sick of it. I can't do it.
What can't you do?
Oh, yeah, when you
It
put it
keeps,
on the ground.
when I'm trying to trace it, it keeps,
Do you want to go to the back of the room? Because it's like a little...
Pretty easy.
Your auto, did you go to unlock it? Like, you mean when it auto locks? Is that what you're saying?
you know, the brightness keeps going down.
Oh,
The paper on it,
yeah. What I do is I open the photo with Notability and I put it on the eraser tool. And usually it stays fine. But you also have to disconnect your Apple Pencil if you do that.
Oh my god! But that's the picture, that's like to scale. Which means this hand is also gonna be like, oh my god! Alright then, that makes things a bit easier. Just your thumbs, just the other
Also, what's up with the hair? You responded to my email.
So did you? Wait, what? Herm wants it.
Wait, what's going on over there? Blake, come explain after.
It's awesome. Never forget this. What's up with that?
Sydney,
He has your. Who gave. You gave him your personal photo?
I know, I was like, how did you just text me?
I don't even have your photo.
Blake was with me.
Maybe we're all associated.
oh, keeps breaking. That's annoying.
I just assumed you would. Yeah.
I cannot deal with this mess. Hey, like this.
I forgot I told him about
Oh.
Did you love it? Did you
Yeah, he's like, that is so true.
It's super accurate.
Yeah. No, what we say is this whole life is just stare at the promises.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like I see it all. Yeah, I know. That's like. Coach was saying, guys, we need this. No, everyone just like, yeah, I know.
You guys.
Wait, what happened?
Who was, I think, was it?
No, it's the day before.
It was the day before a game, Coach Boo was talking about something. And he was really into it. And mid-sentence, he just goes. And then I was the only one that thought that that was funny.
Whenever that happened, I looked at you were right in front of me. We were like, sitting there, you were like.
For my highlights, I'm going to add yellow, but then I'm also going to go over it with
Who are you talking to?
whoever's watching the video, with like a more olive green.
Like who would say like you and Brandon would just like be on the same page in meetings, like who would say something, you'd just be like
Because we all like everything. Bro,
everything he says is just funny.
Coach Marco at like the running back dinner. So you know Brandon got second team all conference. He was kind of pissy about that, right?
Yeah.
Understandably.
Yeah.
And Coach Marco's like, yeah, well, Coach Boo heard you were kind of like upset about it. He said that like you deserve. He goes, Coach Boo said you deserve second team. If you had a problem with that, you can come take it up with him and stop whining behind his back like a little girl. Yeah. After we lost. This all happened after we lost. So Brandon like hated it.
He shuts.
Wow. I mean, yeah, the good length of time.
That's crazy.
I hate this.
I heard like the editor, so I didn't know.
Coach Boo goes, Brandon screams at his side, and he goes, "It wasn't my side."
It was so mean.
Yeah, it was literally at like.
I specifically remember
yeah. I'm like, so that's what the defense, you know? He goes, "It wasn't my side."
I mean, in all fairness,
It wasn't.
it wasn't.
It wasn't. I was like, this is gonna be a long game. I was like, right then and there, it was gonna be a long game.
Where's Cindy?
She went to the bathroom.
No email. Oh,
Picture, maybe?
But there's no email, right?
Hey, whoa.
Hey, could you get a lower resolution picture?
What? It's making him mad.
Bro, he gives us the longest 7 minutes. Like, it is, like, look. Let's start from the top.
Let's start from the top.
Actually, it was usually long.
Can I just do a different hand position?
Trevor.
No. That's my name.
Why are
Me
you,
and Tyler sound very
why are you
similar.
so angry today?
Sleep comes in. No. I'm like, I couldn't even like, understand what she was saying. I had to like dissect her like that.
Yes. Yes, Sydney's back.
To me? Talking to me? I have my own project. No, she is not.
Yeah.
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah. We have the time.
Yeah.
We have the time.
You gotta be honest.
Yeah. No one knows that.
Yeah.
People will find out, but like.
Yeah, I feel like you do it. I feel like you're fine.
No, that'd be fine.
The brim is, you know. I like
Yeah, that is
much.
true.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The Montini logo on,
Oh no, I went outside the line.
I thought the shoes looked alright.
When's the next home basketball game?
Or what team?
Boys or girls?
Next one.
You swing both?
Yep.
Goes
Go both ways.
Rolling Meadows and Lancaster are the number 1 and 15. Only one line.
You talking about that Duke?
Yeah, the kid that's got.
I don't know if he's committed to Duke. I think he's a Duke
He's got an
offer.
offer.
Yeah.
If you get offered from Duke, why wouldn't you immediately say yes?
Because like you go there and then you're just like with a bunch of other 5 stars. And it's just,
Okay,
like,
you still get to be like, hey, I committed to Duke.
you can just go somewhere like Alabama.
Yeah, just like a little bit
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah.
Okay, this is, what is
You're just
going
like
on?
being a guy.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I thought people would just connect those dots.
I didn't know what was going on with that right leg connecting into the short. What? Yeah, thanks, I made it look that way. It didn't look like that beforehand. It looked like this. That. That's what it looked like.
Yo, this shouldn't be that hard, Seth. This is not that
The
hard.
short was in.
No, I feel like a lot of it will be logical, but like
Yeah.
the way he asked the question is impossible.
No, and there's a lot. Like there are so
Good thing she has eyebrows.
Yeah.
What do you get on the last one?
The hair does not go.
Well, I can't really say what I, because it's not like what I actually got.
It doesn't have it turns it so much. This is the face. This is the natural contour of the face. No hair.
Oh, my things keep breaking.
Bro, you listen to that in it. I went on a trap like last year.
With the shoot on it?
Yeah.
Long time?
It's really good.
Really?
Yeah.
And this
I
bow
haven't
is
really
extremely
listened to it.
suspect as
It
well.
was just yesterday.
I'm
It's
gonna-
already stuck on like Instagram. I was like it's been on like a
it's
go
not-
to for like 75 months or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
That was a couple songs out.
Like, listen to one with Young Lee. It's like towards the bottom. Yeah.
Honestly, like I can't even like study for this because it's just like I know.
Then no.
I'm not sure what that is.
Would someone please turn the overhead light off and put the spotlights on?
We know.
What wizard group?
Yeah, those are those. And then the overhead is the white one on the side of the door.
Are you studying later?
Try it again. The other side. The black one. Sorry, the black one.
I redid the eyes.
Thank you. Oh, that's so much better.
Yeah.
There was a really bad reflection earlier.
Quiet in there.
Okay, she was the worst. She was so mean to me.
Nate, the thing is, she's trying to make you follow a really basic rule. And you get offended.
No, I'm not talking, I'm talking about like freshman year. This is
Oh,
like
freshman year.
Freshman year, I swear to God, she ate one of the students.
Sophomore year, me and Nate almost planned a coup to like end her life. Remember that?
Yeah.
You, me, and Ben Kirsch. Anyone else remember him?
Dude, I had
time.
I had such a friendship with him.
Dude, he's like a cool. I saw him somewhere the other day.
He's at parties. He's at 24.
Yes.
I was like, what are you doing here?
Like,
He's
are you allowed here?
I looked at him like the other day. What? I don't know how to explain.
Who is this person?
Hey, what colors do I use?
How did you guys know him if he was so much older?
28-year-old senior.
He transferred. He went here next year. Yeah? Why is that so strong?
Dr. Dad goes, Ben, you need to push yourself more. You can be a lot better than how you are. Ben goes, I think this is just the way I am.
His mouth.
He's like, wow, that's
This kid.
I'm like,
Yeah?
What color?
I'm like,
Skin color. That kid's in nothing.
Like pink. There should be a few skin colors in the, look through the different cups. Light brown, beige.
just if I did. Just if I
He's like, I'm failing 4 classes. I was like, is your mom like, okay with that? He's like, no, I'm gonna transfer.
I'm gonna transfer.
What?
I'm gonna
Here's another example of the shorts problem. How the hair just fuses particles with the arm.
Can someone let me know when we have 5 minutes left?
We have 9 minutes left.
Alright, in 4 minutes, you guys are gonna clean up. You guys can give me your papers again, I'll collect them. Do you see how it's layering and it's looking more 3D than if I just did one color? Do you guys see how it's building up?
Are you asking us?
Yeah, I'm
You
actually.
literally told us not to be watching this whole time.
Oh, I'm just saying now, like, look at the screen. Do you see how the building up of the shadows make it look more rounded and more 3D?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Like just straight up.
It's not hard. I'm just using a lot of colors. I'm not just doing a solid green. I'm using yellows, blues, black, green, light green, dark green, medium green. And it's making it look more interesting to look at than if I were just to do like one green all the way through.
And the biggest women's basketball compared to body size in this picture. Now, who else is hungry? You said you were doing kids now.
I was gonna make a photo of you dressed as a turkey that says "Hungry, why wait?" and "Hungry, why wait?"
Yeah, that was really funny, this guy.
That's why I didn't do it.
Can you write me another fast now?
Oh, we're watching the movie today, so you have to be quiet. You can't be loud.
I'd rather come watch back.
And then,
Alright, Miss Kate, can you write us a fast now, please?
For tomorrow or for today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomorrow or tonight?
Alright, I'm gonna end this, but you guys see the point of like layering. It gives it a nice 3D effect. I will finish it and then upload the video in a few days. Thanks for watching.